Can you remember the first house you lived in? Maybe you moved out a long time ago and have only seen photos. Maybe you've lived in the same one your whole life. I confess, I can only wonder what that feels like. I can't remember the first house I lived in, or the second, or even the third. I've lived in 10 so far. Our family has tended or had cause to move a lot. It's been good though. I love learning a new space, a new layout to live in, with a chance to make new memories. Of my 10 homes to date, I'm going to show you the 3 of most significance to me, and share with you a walk down my memory lane. This is my rendition of the first house I can remember, created using as little reference as possible and only worrying about the shape and size of the house. It's been so long since I've seen it that I can no longer remember its colors with certainty, only the true essence of the house remains. The details that still stick are mostly held together by disjointed memories holding fragments of rooms or areas. These memories act like glue, holding the shape of the house together. It's by no means a perfect recreation, and to see how close to the real deal it is, I used a floor plan of the house to remodel the building to its true form. While the shape of some parts of the house were understandably skewed, it was quite surprising to realize I managed to completely forget the existence of multiple rooms. After recreating their shapes, I was able to unlock old, almost forgotten memories, such as my first experience with computers. It makes me wonder what else I've forgotten. The 6th house is the one I've known the longest, having lived in it for 6 years. I used to think about this house a lot, trying to hold on to it. I don't do that as much anymore, and the less I remember, the faster I forget. Perception has a great effect on one's memories. One of the most obvious examples is how we recall places from our childhood. What once seemed so large becomes small simply from a change in perspective. A cabinet that came with us in the move became unrecognizable one day, while my height allowed me to see the top of it for the first time. Just as optical illusions prove we cannot trust our eyes to tell us what we see, these moments of faulty memory prove that our minds cannot be trusted to keep the record straight. And if so, much of who I am is based on what once was, so what happens to me if I lose my past? This is the house I currently call home, but someday its walls will face the fate of those before it. I wonder, is my awareness the result of reflecting on what I've left behind? How much do I rewrite every time I recall? Would I even be weighing these thoughts had we stayed in one place? When we consider immortality, what we really want is a continuation of remembered experiences, because what good is being alive if you can't remember your past? It's my greatest fear to have my memory and the foundations of my own identity slowly crumble away, whether it be caused by time or disease. To forget all you've learned, all you've loved. Is it justifiable to be afraid of this? I don't know if I can answer these questions. I don't know if I ever will. I don't think I should stop trying to.